This is for Blogsy 3.2, the Minotaur. So, to cover the things that you should know about for this update, the first thing you're going to notice is that now we have this little gray triangle, and that tells you where you should be tapping in order to type. And you'll always see this here in Blogsy, but when you actually publish the post to your blog, this will not appear on your blog anywhere, so you don't need to worry about that. So let's just type some random stuff here. Doesn't make any sense. That's okay. And then swipe over to the HTML side, and you'll notice now that it's wrapped in P tags. My programmers here, they did a great job. They figured out a clever way to go around what Apple is doing so that we can use this more standard P tag HTML instead of all the division tags. Okay, let's take an image and put it in just to show you. Okay, whoops, my fingers are too fat. Okay, so drag an image in here and let go, and if you noticed, you got that ghost image for a little while. Now we're able to go back and use that ghost image again like we did prior to updating to 3.0, so you'll get that ghost image until the full resolution image loads. And then of course you can tap on it and set alignment, and you'll notice here that now it's wrapped around and the gray triangle is moved up here because that's your alignment now, so you should be tapping up here to type and not tapping down here and trying to type. Okay, and if we do, I'll just show you again. We have it wrapped in P tags. Of course, the image is going to be wrapped into division tag because we're supporting multiple platforms and they each have their specific way they're using HTML, so we have to use a division tag to solve for all the different platforms. Okay, the next thing that we added was a bunch of new platforms. So if you go under here, you can see we added TypePad, Movable Type, Joomla, and Drupal. We're pretty excited about this. Each one has their own specific little things that they're not able to do or they're able to do depending on what the API allows us to add to Blogsy. So please, if you're looking for information about one of these specific platforms, go to our platforms page and you can find it at blogsyapp.com/platforms. Okay, the other thing we added here was now you have the ability to manage the dock. So you can put them in the order that you want. So you want to have Flickr up at top, you're always using that, fine, you can do that. And also, if there's a service that you do not use, you don't want it there, now you can delete it. And you'll notice, when you actually delete an item, it's going to ask you, do you want to leave your credentials that you use to sign up or set up that account in Blogsy? Do you want Blogsy to remember it or completely delete it? If you leave your credentials here and then later come and add this service back, you won't have to set it up again. It'll automatically be set up because Blogsy will remember that you set it up before. But we'll just do delete. Doesn't really matter here. And if you go done, let's get out of this. Okay, you'll notice that Flickr is no longer over here. Okay, and let me show you again. Manage dock items, add a new item. Now, Flickr is here, it's not on your dock, so you can add this new item. If you add it, it gets put back in the list, and then of course you can change the order of them again if you want. So now you have dock management. Do what you want with your dock. And the last thing to cover here is we also added language support for Chinese, traditional and simplified, French, Polish, and Spanish. And we have some great translators. Thank you guys so much for helping us translate Blogsy into these languages. And we have more translators helping us try to get Blogsy into even more languages. If you don't see your language, your native language on the list, please let us know, and we'd love to have your help getting it into your language. Okay, that is the Minotaur.